Hey guys, hi guys, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing great. We already got the music going here for you guys. We got a whole bunch going. So we decided to go live today and get everything situated for today. Because as I told you guys, my schedule's a little messed up. I close really late tomorrow and the next day, so I decided to go ahead and just knock it out for the day. I felt like that was the best time to do it, and that way it would be done a lot better. And it's Taco Tuesday, so might as well do Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, something we ain't done in a while, so I think it would be really, really fun. We're just getting the rest of the music set up there. Share it out here. Share to Facebook. I'm going to post it. All right. Get the other comments going here. Get everything situated. Where is that? There it goes. All right. Wrong thing. I don't know why I have to refresh it for it to work half the time, but I guess we do. You never know, man. That's the chat. Got it up right there so I can see it better. All right, let's go live on Facebook. Get everything situated on that. Wow, I haven't been on Facebook most of the day. New chair, Poggers. Same chair. New hat? Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I legit thought it was a new chair. I thought you was just pulling my leg. No, it's that same one. It's that one you told me I should get. The other one's still chilling over there. I wish it was a new chair. Something a little bit up on the headrest, like right here, something where I can like lean back and it not. This one sits like right there, so like my shoulder blades hit it. How was that Bud lemonade? It was actually it was decent. The best way to really explain it is like the bottom of a lemonade, where it's not really so sweet, but it's really tart and watered down. You do Facebook up there. But today's live. That's what you said in the video. That sounds like shit. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the only way to explain it, honestly. It doesn't necessarily taste the greatest, but it's not the worst either. It's not something I would go buy a bunch of and drink it. What color is it? It's the same color as Bud Light. There's no color change. It's just a smell difference, honestly. That's it. But I don't get off work till 9 tomorrow, so I figured it would be best to go live tonight instead of tomorrow, because if I went live tomorrow, I wouldn't go live till like 10 or 11. So at least it's a little early today. Is it worse or better than Twisted Tea? Worse or better than Mike's Hard Lemonade? Twisted Tea is amazing. I loved it. It was smooth. It tasted like tea, and it was really like a normal tea drink. I haven't had a lot of Mike's harder lemonades, but I would have to say that it's probably better than them because it's not as fruity tasting. It's not as sugared up like a lot of your fruitier Mike's Hard is. Long Island iced tea over all that shit. Who makes the Long Island iced teas? Is that a beer? Norma says, I'd love to have a shot of tequila. Don't we all? Don't we all? But I actually kind of want to try the Mike's Hard Lemonade and the Mike's Harder Lemonade and try them differently and see what they come up as. Or really that whole series of beers, because there's a There's a whole lot that they have because they got the Jack Daniels ones, the punches and the ciders and stuff that lead into it, and then you got all the what is it? It's like a variety pack that you can buy of the Mike's Hard and Mike's Harder. What's up, Ryan? And what's up, Brian? How's it going? I really feel like my screen's really dark for some reason. Move this over. Stupid, dope. See if that's a little bit better. You know, I didn't realize that tequila I got Ashley was going to be Pepto thick. Me neither. Smelling it didn't smell that thick. But once I poured it into a glass, that stuff was thick. But it's not a bad thing. It's like drinking a thick milk because it wasn't really heavy on the tequila, but it was still decent. It was all right. I would definitely give it a shot. Next time you come over, definitely try it. Going good. That's awesome, man. It's great. I've never thick-ass tequila. Me neither. But I kind of can see why, because tequila is made with a different type of sugar than your other American drinks and your overseas drinks because they use a real sugar. That's what the agave is, agave, however you say that word. But that's why you have blue agave and something else. It's a difference in their sugar that they use. That's why if you ever drink silver tequila, it's a lot heavier than brown tequila because brown tequila is a little bit lighter on it, but silver tequila is heavier on it. That's why it looks more thick. What's my favorite bottle that I have on my shelf? Finished or we still have? Because I still have a crap ton of finished bottles. And the top bottles are all full-ish. All the bottom bottles here are empty bottles. So you want to know what I have now or my favorite bottle that I have, period. And it's not that strong either, especially for a tequila. I kind of expected it to come out a little bit stronger, but it was only 15 proof or 15% alcohol, so it was 30 proof. I mean, so it's not something that you could drink. You would have to drink that whole bottle really to get smashed. But if you're just wanting something to casually just sip on, like Pretty Lady, that's something that she's going to really enjoy because it's not heavy. It doesn't taste real bad. It's really sweet, and it's not going to knock your rocks off. Out of all of them, what do I got? Let's see here. There's so many bottles to choose from, honestly. It's really hard. I would have to say my top three would be Eagle Rare would have to be close up there. Buffalo Trace would have to be one that's really good. And then Gentleman Jack is really, really good. It would be those three. It'd be hard to pick a number one out of all three of those. But I guess you can't really say Eagle Rare and Buffalo Trace because they're the same distiller. They're the same company. They're pretty much the same whiskey, just differently branded and different proofs. But essentially, they're from the same loving characters. So if I wanted to go to another one, I would have to say the Bullet series. Whether it be their rye, their 10-year, or bourbon, the Bullet series is always a go-to that tastes great every single time. But the tequila we're drinking tonight, we don't have much of it, so we're going to be finishing it. We're doing the Jose Especial. No, it is Blue Agave, Jose. That's what we're going to be drinking on. We're going to be finishing up tonight as well. Not a lot in there. Finally, 6ix9ine can see me finish the bottle of tequila that he keeps telling me to finish for the last, 5 months that we've been going live. But yesterday's live was really fun. And for a lot of people, you get to see me again today. I remember. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Top it off now, though, mate. No. This is my drink for the video. What do you mean? If I just drank it now, then I would. What am I going to fill the next 60 minutes with? But usually I don't do lives back-to-back days. It's usually every other day, and then we skip the weekend. But just with how my schedule is the next few nights, I'm not going to be able to make it. Friday should be as per usual. I got some stuff to do evening-wise, but after that, we're definitely going to live. We'll get about probably 6:30-ish, 7, maybe a little later on that one, but definitely around that time frame. And that is Eastern Standard Time for you guys. I know some of you guys are from California that watch. I know that you've commented. Some of you guys from Canada that watch, and some of you guys from overseas. So it kind of works around. I know a lot of you guys overseas, I don't get to talk to you guys as much on lives because of time zone difference, but I know you come back and watch because I respond to your comments. This really isn't a lot, so we might end up making another drink tonight. Yeah, that's not a whole lot, so we'll probably end up making a second drink. Because it's like a mouthful's worth, honestly. The only bad thing that I don't like about tequila is, as soon as you pour it, you can smell it. Well, at least the Jose series, you smell it, right away. It's got a heavy, heavy smell. One shot, if even. I know, it's probably not even it might be a double shot glass. It might be enough to fill one of my skeletons, but that's about it. Ryan's some good choices. What is one of your favorite bottles, Ryan? What's your favorite bottle that you can go to? Any brand. It ain't gotta be bourbons. It can be anything. What you got? All right, coffee shop, you're killing me, my man. But if we're going to finish this probably really quickly. So we might just do 2 drinks tonight. Well, guys, if you're watching and you're new, hit that subscribe button below. Become part of the huge family where we grow something every new. That fucked that all up. So just hit the subscribe button anyway. We are, I believe, I checked it before we came on because so I got another notification today from YouTube. We're 5 subscribers away, I believe, something around that ballpark from 200. So you know what to do. Just do it. The only downside of drinking tequila is it really has that bad aftertaste that it lingers forever. Can't really tell you any time where I've casually just sipped tequila and it was just good. Now, somebody did respond on one of the videos not too long ago that said if you find the right tequila, it's okay to sip. But honestly, at the moment, I haven't found a tequila that is good to sip on, period. Well, I guess other than the one that Kenny got me or got Pretty Lady was because that one was a strawberry cream, but I'm not even sure if you would consider that sipping tequila. Also, for some of you guys that don't know, if you do get those cream liqueur drinks like that, or you get those, they have dairy in them 9 times out of 10, so you have to refrigerate that, and it goes bad within 6 months of opening it. As soon as that top cracks, you have 6 months to drink it, which sound a long time, but if coming to think of it, I've had a lot of these bottles on here for a good part of the year. So, or some of these have been up there since the beginning of the channel. So, to think about it, it doesn't really take that long for time to pass with the bottle sitting. So, if you do buy something like that, make sure you kind of drink it quickly. You don't want it to go bad. It'll spoil just like milk, but a little bit longer. 6 says Don Julio Blanco is the best tequila for price. I haven't had any of the Don Julios at all. I wanted to adventure more into tequilas. Right now, I'm kind of in a rum kick. I've been trying a whole bunch of new rums and stuff. I haven't really bought any real bourbons in a while. I got some cheap ones the other week, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But other than that, I've really been trying towards the rums. But I might start pushing towards. So I started the way my ABC store is like set up. You come down a ramp, and then there's bourbons all over here. And then it goes to your Canadians, and then it goes to like your cognacs, and then it goes to your rums, and then your brandies, and then the vodka wraps around that whole back wall. So I'm kind of just like making my way across. Tequila is either really good time or a terrible time. I feel you on that one. Buy Don Julio 1942. Why do I feel like that's expensive? It's only $200. That's really not that bad. I do like the bottle though. The bottle shape is really cool. It looks like a upside down. It kind of looks like a lava lamp. Or medium slugger. Oh my! Here's a tequila for you. It's It's $1,900. $1,900 for a bottle of tequila, and if you buy it right now, you save 9%, $200 off. Originally, it's $2,200. No, I'll pass. I pass all day, all day long. You couldn't probably pay me to buy that. That's expensive. Yeah, that's definitely a mouthful. But on the downside, I don't have any more tequila. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. What is it? Somebody told me to get it the other week. They have it in at the ABC store, but it's like $150. It's in the glass case. It's one of the Jack Daniels. I think it's the single malt. I don't know which one it is, but it's like $150, $160 for Jack. And the bottle looks awesome, and it comes in this really cool, like, big case, and then you flip this lever, and then it opens up like that. I would really like to buy that, but, you know, your mans don't make that kind of money. We ain't as rich as Kenny. So we just kind of work with what we got, you know. What? Stop sending me notifications. Also, so as a lot of you guys know, there was a store fight last week with two guys, and it involved Twisted Tea. As of earlier today, before my live, that video had like 20, maybe 30 views tops before that happened. And now it is one of my most viewed videos on my channel. We are, hang on, I pulled it up to tell you guys about it. Where are you at? It's like a month ago. I made the video a month ago, and it's went up since earlier today. We're at 775 views on that video alone, just because of that store fight. That's it. That's what it was. That store fight happened, and you guys took that video from 30 views to 775 views. It's pretty insane. Clickbait, a Tesla tequila and Tesla tequila bottle video. How much is Tesla tequila? I really love the lightning bolt bottle that it has, though. I really want to get a bottle of it. But your mans also can't afford that. And it's sold out last time I checked. Yeah, $1,400. It's still cheaper than that other one. But the bottle is really, really cool. It's sold out and sold out immediately. Yeah. It will all probably, every time it hits, it will always. So that's it says $1,400 for that, right? And then at the top it says liquid not included. Liquid not included. $1,400. Liquid not included, though. You're paying $1,400 for a bottle. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. Empty bottle. It's sold out immediately. I tried to buy a bottle when they launched, but only lasted like 3 seconds, and I was on mobile. Yeah, that stuff was... As soon as I heard about it, I looked at it, and it was sold out. $200, I think, was the asking price. Stuff is expensive, man. That's why it's good. There's this... I've talked about it a couple times on here. It's called the... From what I may get the name wrong, but it was called the gray market. It's where people go in and they'll buy out all these like bottles. Like if you go buy a whole bunch of the Eagle Rares, and then they go sell it to these people that can't get it for like $200 and $300, and people buy it. So, I mean, that's why it's really hard to get some of these bottles. They do it with Buffalo Trace, they do it with Eagle Rare, and there's several others that they just go in, they'll buy all the ones that they can, and they'll hold them, and then they'll go sell them in a gray area where people can't get them at all and really make them pay for it. I mean, kind of smart, but it's definitely still not something I would pay. From somebody that drank a bottle of Eagle Rare, I would not pay anything over the asking price for it. That's for sure. It's like $50, I think is what Eagle Rare is, the ABC store above the house. And that's probably about as much as I would pay for it, honestly. I got about one sip left. Per 200 subs soon. I know, man. I'm excited. We are just a couple away. Just a couple. Grown man. I know. Guys, coming from, we've only been doing this for about a year, and there for a hot minute we was struggling. We're like, it's like I would get like maybe 5 left. We get like 1 or 2 views a video, and that was it. And now there's probably not a chance where I post a video and it doesn't get anywhere from like 15 to 20 views, which is huge for me. But we're growing every single day, whether it be in numbers and in knowledge, we grow. Man, I'd pay $90 for it, but only because I'm looking for it so long. got hella Buffalo Trace though. And see, that's what he was also telling me. So like for me, it's hard to get Buffalo Trace. But for you, it's get Buffalo Trace. For me, it's easy to get Eagle Rare. For you, it's hard to get Eagle Rare. Even though they're the exact same distillery, they have it scattered out to where certain parts of the country can get individual pieces of their brands, essentially. Tequila will make you get hot off. All right, Spivey. You never know. That mountain water hits different, too. You're moving up, though, aren't you? You just moved up? Tip, you should start making thumbnails. It will draw people in. I've thought about doing it. I just learned how to manipulate like the hashtags and stuff the other day or last week, I think. So it also has helped out a ton, I think, being able to put in hashtags to put you into a recommended search and stuff. So I'm slowly learning the tips and trades. I need better like graphical design for my channel. I need to put like a big video, like one of my most viewed videos needs to go up on the front page. That way, when you come to my channel, you see that. On my next day off, I think I'm going to go do a huge thing and edit my entire YouTube page and get it like looking good. Find a better background. Right now, it's just like the mountainscape. I need to work on, like you said, do more the thumbnail things. Because right now, the way I do it is I make my video. I don't edit anything out of the middle. What you see is what you get. The only thing I edit is the beginning because I'll sit here for a few seconds, like 15, 20 seconds, and then I'll start, and then I'll finish my video, and then I'll wait a little bit, and then I trim the end, and I trim the front, and then everything in the middle stays. So whenever you upload or I upload my video, from that, it creates its own thumbnail of what the video is, and it chooses one still moment or something throughout the video, and that's what makes it into your like thumbnail picture. But I do agree. I think a thumbnail would be better. I wanted to see. I was doing videos off my phone forever, and then I bought a camera or my webcam and stuff, and started doing it from that. And then once I started doing that, I started having audio issues from my computer to my cam. It would be fine on my computer. After I edited everything, it sounded great. But once I uploaded it to YouTube, it sounded like it was on skip, and it would just be patchy all over the place. So I stopped doing that. So every video that I post is off my phone. But now I can also go back in as soon as it uploads, I can go in on my computer, take a shot of a part and make that my thumbnail. I can create my own thumbnails from there and just edit them into the YouTube video from my video management, which like I said, I'm learning a whole lot of it. I'm not great when it comes to this whole computer stuff, but I'm learning, and I'm learning how to manipulate things in. If you said I got some nice lighting. So all this is like a $10 ring light that's right here in front of me. These lights I got really cheap. Used to not have any lights right here. It just was like this. That's all it was. And then me and my cousin went to this thing, and I found a whole bunch of lights. So now I have my lights back here. And if you go back in my earlier videos, this room used to be pink. It was salmon pink. And I actually just painted it probably a few months back, right about that the same time we started doing the lives. We had painted this room. It's like a bluish gray now, and the light really affects the videos. Now, the only thing I need to finish changing is like when I do my videos during the day, the sun rises here and sets there. So this window's orange and this window's orange 90% of the day. So I need to get something darker here so it doesn't orange my face. And I need to get something darker here so that also doesn't orange the video. Because I've noticed sometimes when I release videos, the lighting is really weird and off because of the sun. So I might get like some dark really dark window covers. There's a curtain. So we'll see how it goes to block some stuff out. I do know I have, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have echo here because I can hear the echo. I'm going to get some sound mats put up on the walls. I got plenty of room. Probably put some up on that side and probably some right here so it cancels out the echo. Tomorrow or my next day off, I'm going to be hanging up some shelves. Shelf here, shelf here. There's going to be a long shelf. Pony's going to be coming down. And then we're going to be expanding. We're going to be putting more bottles up because I ran out of room. We're going to be able to put up more of the shot glasses that are down here. A lot of people can't see them, so they're going to be going up here. More people can see them because I have over like 100 and some odd shot glasses that I feel like would look really cool just chilling up here. We're going to put down a rubber mat so they don't slide, fall off, that kind of stuff. But I did have a huge wooden American flag, which is now above my PCs. But I'm skeptical about hanging it up on that wall because that's the bathroom wall, and I don't want – that's where a lot of traffic comes, and I would hate for somebody to stomp really hard coming through the bathroom or slam the door going into the bathroom and it fall off and crush all of this behind me. So it's a work in progress. My cousin's helped me out a ton. He watches, and he'll help me out with setting up my computers. He helped me out a ton with that, and he gives me a lot of tips. Tells me I'm stupid, but that's okay. We all know that. No. If it was up to him, I'd have been making videos like 12 years ago. So we just now decided to start. Well, I just now started to start last year, and he was like, "Thank God you finally did it." And yeah, here we are a year later. But cheers. Yeah, we're only like 30 minutes in, so I definitely got to get in a drink. But yeah, the huge goal right now is to hit that mark of 200 by New Year's, which we're getting pretty close. If we hit it, we do. If we don't, we don't. But it's just going to be a huge, like, yes, if we do. Oh, no, we do. That way we're not mixing clear and dark. We're going to switch over to some gin. This is the Aviation Gin. For you guys that may not know it, this is the Ryan Reynolds Gin. He sponsors this. He's pretty sure he's a co-owner of the company that it creates this kind of gin. And it kind of smells the same, honestly. That's a lot. But and just like that, it looks like we have more tequila. I'm going to turn it kind of – all right. At this point, you guys that are watching are probably the most dedicated that are watching. So if somebody comes in, then it's not tequila no more. I don't think I can edit the title once it starts. This is 84 proof. The tequila is only 80 proof, but batch distilled with an adventurous blend of spices from around the world. American Aviation Gin. But also with the lighting, this was majorly my cousin's idea to have lights kind of come back down through here and wrap around to cover up. The ring light needs to be bigger and better, also his idea. But I have a really bright-ass bedroom light, too, that's really, really bright. That because, like I said, if you go back into my later videos, this was a salmon-colored room, and it was really hard for me to get a really good picture and a really good quality of the vision of any camera that I would use. It would just like kind of like fade it out really bad. But it's all right now. We're working on it. That's rough. I ain't had gin in a while. Should we go get some juice? I'm gonna sip on some gin juice. Thank you guys on Facebook for all your love. I see all the comments. I see all the likes over there. You guys are awesome. The good thing about being able to use my phone and computer is I can go live on many platforms. This one here is just catching comments because I'm blind as a bat. If I wear my glasses, it glares real bad. So I can see the majority of my comments from YouTube on this one. And then I just kind of squint and read my Facebook ones. But for most time, I can kind of read everything else. What's up, Justin? Nothing much, man. How's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas. But gin just kind of, realistically, it does taste, it favors a lot of Silver Jose because it's really dense. It kind of tastes sugary. It's really almost like a metallic taste to it. That just kind of oddly throws it off. You wouldn't think that gin would taste that way. Now, I've never thrown it in with juice like the song says, but I'm sure it would be all right. We made something with it. I can't remember what we made. We made a drink with the gin, but I can't remember what it was. Don't really feel like Christmas this year. I feel you there. Christmas is rough, man. Especially this time of year, really with being 2020, nobody really having the money and nobody being able to go anywhere really hindered a lot of festivities this year. But I still was able to go see my family and stuff and do what I normally do. Our family's never really been huge on Christmas. We just kind of either give each other money or just see each other for like 5 seconds on with our days. So we've never really done like a huge Christmas or Christmas things since I was like a kid. This year with Pretty Lady was the first time that I've actually got to decorate a tree, do stockings, wrap gifts, have gifts under the tree since I was probably in middle school, high school time. That's about it. That like my mustache backsplashed me. But Christmas is my favorite time of the year, so I was able to hang lights, decorate the house, have my own house to decorate. Was really good, really fun to finally be able to do that this year. Next year is going to be better. I got a feeling. This year is going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful year. We're coming into it. Friday is going to be the first day of the new year. I'm excited to grow, and that's going to be my day off. So that's when we're going to change some things on the channel. We're going to make that big push forward of changing. Like Perk said, we're going to make it more professional. It's going to look nice. It's going to flow better. And it's going to grab that attention a lot more. It's not going to look like a plain YouTube channel that just kind of like tries to make it but not really doing good. So we're going to try to change it up a little bit, make it look better, make it look nice, make it towards more review-oriented. It doesn't have to be – I know a lot of you guys sees most of my videos, and we do alcohol taste testings all the time. That's what we do. But it doesn't have to be that. Like today's video was Yoo-Hoo. It was the cookies and cream Yoo-Hoo. It's not always alcohol that I do on the channel. It's a big basis of the channel, but it's not everything that I do. If I could find a case of MREs that weren't that terribly expensive, then I would do what 6ix9ine and Kenny's been wanting me to do, and I would review some MREs. But it's just really hard finding some things like that because, especially with 2020 and all these doomsday preppers, it's really hard to find stuff at a good price, and I'm not about to overpay for something that's not even going to fulfill me because it's not that great. So it's a lot of hit or miss, like the challenges that we could be doing, but there's a whole bunch of things that fall into that when people want to hoard things, influx prices because they need to make money and everything else. So it's all right, though. We'll get there. We will get there. I promise. Now, I did see a site where you can order overseas MREs from different military branches. to where you can purchase bundle packs of like assorted MREs from different countries. So I thought about trying to do something like that. It's like $200, but I think you get like 20 or 30 of them, and it's all from different countries and areas. So I think it'd be pretty cool to get something like that and try their MREs compared to ours. Like, I know what ours tastes like. I spent 6 years eating those things. So, I mean, I'd like to try something foreign overseas that they do on theirs to taste what they eat as a meal. We got to see when I was overseas the last time, I got to try some of the Hungarian MREs and the French MREs. They're okay. They're kind of like ours. They're really close to ours. I would like to try a couple more of them to actually see like different varieties, because the two that I tried, one was like a beef patty, and then the other one was like a vegan one. So the French one was vegan, and the Hungarian one was a beef patty or mystery beef. But that's what we also call ours. It's just like whatever you want to call it. It can be that if you want it to be. Pork rib looks like it come out of a Hungry Man Salisbury steak meal. That's pretty much what it looks like. The banquet. The banquet like pork thing that you would get, it comes down and it has up and it comes down and up in the middle. Those 3 bars, that's what the pork rib is in the MREs. So the American ones. So I would like to try a couple of those and show you guys what I used to do with my MREs, where you can mix things that taste different, makes things taste good, where you mix some weird things together and you eat it and it tastes good. So it would be really cool to be able to show you guys some things that I know. Compared to, I've watched some of these YouTube people try MREs and do stuff, and they're only doing it for views to be funny and stuff, which I get that, and to each their own. But I want to show you guys how to realistically eat one, the right way to cook it, the right way to open. There's no really right way to open it. They suck at opening. The right way to cook one, not cook one, the ones you want to cook, the ones you don't want to cook, the snacks you want to keep, the snacks you want to trade, stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to go over it with you guys. And there is a meal menu with that stuff too. It really fluctuates. Every bag is numbered, and that number represents a bag menu number. And then there's a huge manifest of bag menus, and that's what they run from. And you can choose, like, when I love the Chili Mac. Chili Mac is number 17, if I'm thinking correct. So you want to get the box that is 11 to 24, because that's going to have Chili Mac in it. You don't want to get box 1 to 10. You want to get 11 to 21, and then on and on and on and on. Because they come in, I think they come in 10 or 12. I don't remember, man. It's been a while. But that allows you to know which menu pack you want. The vegans would always go for the vegan ones. And those are really good to get too, because you get like paninis, you get pastas. And with those, you get a lot of snack cakes. You get your fruit pies, you get your crackers, you get your cheeses, your like fake bacon stuff, cheese, jalapeno cheese. You get peanut butters, jams, cakes. You get all types of stuff that is really, really good in those. But then again, if you don't go for those, because it goes off a calorie count when you buy it, or when you get an MRE. An MRE is supposed to feed you for a whole day. If you eat one MRE, that's your calorie count for that day. That's 2,100 calories. That's what your normal person should have a calorie intake of that day, period. But a lot of the times you end up eating more than that. You eat several times more than that and not realize it. But you also don't eat everything inside an MRE. There's a lot of things where we just toss out. We don't eat everything. But if you have to, you will, because you have to. The breads are always really dry. The cookies are always really dry. So the raisin cookies are really good. They're okay. But it's all right. It could be worse. It could be worse. It's not the worst thing I have ate by no means whatsoever. So. Ooh. It's spicy too. Gin just has a real rough, sugary, spicy taste. They grinded up the Powerpuff Girls and made gin. That's what that was. I don't even know where that piece of paper came from. It was just like a little bitty piece of paper. What is everyone's preferred drink? Like me, when I come home from work, I like to have a really good bourbon on some freezer rocks. Something really neat. Neat as in not cool, but neat as in no mix, no ice. What's your come home and preferred drink? It ain't gotta be alcoholic. What's your preferred drink? Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys got to see, but we got a new freezer rocks for the channel. It comes in this box, and it's a revolver shell, and they're steel freezer cube thingies. You take them and then you put them in the freezer, and you let them freeze overnight. Oh yeah, I took you guys away. I said we almost lost you guys. I dropped it. Where'd it go? Who needs that mouse anyway? But yeah, they're really cool, and they come in this cool little box. All right, mouse, are you gonna play nice this time? Where'd you go? I can wholeheartedly say that coming home, gin is not what I want to drink straight from. All right, it's the end of the gin, and on to the beer. Cheers. Glad we was able to do 2 drinks tonight. I feel like I would have got really bored of tequila, even though we finished it really early on. But it is the end of the drinks, so let me go pee as usual, as towards the end of these things, and I'll be right back. Coup de gras. You wanna try me? You know, you know what they need to make? They need to make a Trailer Park Boys episode where Bubbles goes around beating the piss out of people with twisted tea cans. That's what we need in our life. So, coming into a funny story. So, I know my cousin, me and him always talk so much shit about this because it's so funny, but yet growing into this, it's kind of very true now that I see this. growing up, my mom and dad were separated, so I had a stepdad. His name is David. Well, when they drink, me and Kenny lived together for a while, so we got to make fun of their habits and make fun of them because that's what we'd done. We had nothing else better to do than play video games and make fun of old people. So we would sit there, and we finally realized that my stepdad has levels to his intoxication. So when he's drinking his first few beers, his hat's normal. Like kind of like how I do in the front, sits down just about the eyebrow level. He just hangs out, he drinks a few, right? Later through the night, this man's had maybe 4 or 5 beers, maybe 6. He's feeling pretty good. He's got a nice little buzz going. So his hat goes up a little bit. His hat's about here. Well, he starts continuing to talk, and he keeps on pushing like random things about that stuff you've done like years ago. He's just talking about it, right? And then he continues to drink. About 3 or 4 more beers later, this man's hat is like right here. It's like barely sitting on his head. And then he starts to adjust it. He starts fiddling with it. Hat ends up backwards. At this point, his hat's backwards. He's got a new beer in his hand, and he's either cooking something, he's either on the grill, or this man's about to go ride the 4-wheelers, drive, or do something stupid. He's about to have fun somehow, some way, some shape or form. And then after that, he starts into this conversation mode where growing up with Kenny and our family, we listened to music. We listened to music a lot and loud. It was always loud. So every time he would come up to you after he's had so many beers, he would like put his arm around you and pull you close. And like he would hot breath into your ear like, "Hey, how are you doing? Did you see that I cooked like 6 burgers?" And then we'd be like, okay, man. All right, it's cool, Dave. We're going to go get some food that you just cooked. And then you come back around. He maybe had like 2 or 3 more beers and said, hat's gone. This man loses all hats, never existing hat again. And then until the next day, he wakes up with the same hat on, no hangover, no nothing. But the stages of his hat will tell you when to talk to him, how to talk to him, and if you should or should not talk to him. But now, going into my late 20s, I feel that. Like, depending on how many beers I have, that depends how many times I touch my hat. Like, I've noticed it. Like, myself drinking, like, I always fidget with my hat. Or I'll do this a lot, and I'll mess with the bill, and I'll press the hat down. And then eventually it'll end up depending on what I'm doing. So it's a story. It's a life story, I swear. It really, really doesn't matter, I guess, how your hat is while you're drinking. It's more fundamentally stronger for you to mess with your hat because you wake up without that hangover, I guess. I don't know what the magic is, but it just happens, man. Either that or I watched it so long growing up that I do it. I don't know what the difference is. But that stuff, it's funny. It's something you'll never forget, honestly. It's great. Oh my God. Wrong mouse. I've about ended you guys like twice now. Dooba dooba dooba, dooba dooba dooba, dooby dooby doo. Let's say what the channel finally has to say. So I want to say that you guys are amazing. I just want to say that. Who knew a store fight would make my channel go up as much as it has? It's really crazy. Also, I realized earlier, I know I talked to Kenny about it. So YouTube has this thing. I've talked to you guys 20 times, billion times over. So once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you become an affiliate. You can start monetization on your channel and everything else, right? Well, I was actually reading it today. The subscribers are solid. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you're good. But you have to reach 4,000 watch hours. See, I thought that was a total 4,000 watch hours, but it's not. It says 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. So right now my channel may have 600-700 watch hours, but it's only registered for 500 of those watch hours. So I didn't realize that it wasn't a total count. It was a 12-month count. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Summy. I see you, man. What we taking a shot of today? What you thinking? What you thinking, man? Bourbon? Scotch? Vodka? Rum? You name it. What you got? What you thinking? What you thinking? And you want a double shot or a single? Depending on that answer, I might have to go get a shot glass. You let me know, bro. You let me know. Surprise you. Okay. We can do that. Un poquito, momento, por favor. So we're going to use one of these shot glasses that I've never used before because I don't have any other ones in here right now. They're probably dusty. Yeah, they're dusty. All right, what we got? Let's see. I'm trying to think of the ones that we've done. I got one. We're going to do a spiced rum. This is Sailor. By the way, I've seen someone open a $150,000 bottle of what looked like to be whiskey or cognac. That is a lot of money. This one is Sailor Jerry. So from what I learned, every bottle has a picture of him in the top there, and it's a bottle, or every picture is a different tattoo that he did. So Sailor Jerry was a tattoo artist back in World War II who done old school tattooing on a lot of sailors and stuff down in Hawaii. And this bottle is actually branded after him, named after him, coming from them. And it says, made the old school way, 92 proof, bold, and smooth as hell. And when I tell you that they're nail on the head, that's a nail on the head. So we're going to take a shot of it because let's do it the old school way. And this is a huge shot glass, by the way. This thing's massive. Compared to a normal shot glass, this thing is really huge. It's about the same size as my can. Yeah, that's a huge shot, bro. Cheers. Oh, I didn't even notice I spilled any. It's good. Cheers, Mike. When are you coming over, bro? We need to hang out sometime. Especially. Bro, I got a good idea. What's that idea, man? What is it? Feed it to me. What you got? What you thinking? What you thinking? So YouTube, you guys, I don't know if you guys know or not, but there's a huge delay between Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, I can tell you guys, hey, right now, and you're going to hear me say, hey, right now. But there's a huge, 30 to 40-second delay on Facebook. So you got to give it a second sometimes for them to be able to see or hear what you had said. That shot glass filled with Jaeger, crack a can of Red Bull, put a shot glass on top, and shotgun it. New way for Jaeger bomb. That's not bad. That would be pretty interesting. Grab an empty can. So you're talking about so go ahead and pop your top, put your can or put your glass, your shot glass in here, crack the bottom, and then shotgun it. That's what you're talking about, right? Like that? You're talking about like this, right? And then you just put the hole in the bottom. When you hold it like this, put the hole in and then shotgun it. That could change the game. That could change the game of Jaeger bombs, period. That could change a lot of things. I'm also free Thursday. Thursday, I don't get off until 9 o'clock. I don't get off till 9 p.m. I'm off Friday, and I'm off Saturday. And I'm off Monday. It would have to be somewhere along those lines. Friday's good too? Okay. So Friday is usually just a live day. But if you want to knock out a video with me, we can knock out a video Friday, and I'll do a Friday video and live because I haven't done one in a while. And you can try a bottle here, or we can go grab something. I don't mind. We'll figure something out. Sounds good, man. All right, man. Sounds good. Just let me know what time. Okay. I have a receiving friends on Friday till about 5. So it'll probably be later in the evening. So we're thinking maybe 6 or 7 Friday evening, roughly. Maybe probably closer to 7 or 8. And if you want, we can do some burgers. I'll cook up some burgers on the grill. We'll cook up some stuff. You can bring the old lady over, and pretty lady will be here. So that's fine. Just mess with me. All right, I got you, bro. I got you. But all right, guys, as usual, thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having a great time. You guys have been awesome tonight. I'll have to work Saturday, so I can't stay up too late. But I'll see you a while. That's fine, bro. We don't usually stay up too late. Pretty lady works 4 a.m. to 1, so she has to be up at 3. So we usually call early nights most of the time anyway. So that works out fine for me. But thanks for you guys showing up. Y'all made it a wonderful night. I actually didn't expect Tuesday to be a really, really good night, but it actually turned into something really fun. So thank all of you guys for coming in and showing up. If you're here and you're watching and you're new, go check out the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Facebook, if you're watching, it's at Justin Hallman. I'm in coveralls, white tank top, chugging a beer. You'll find me. Hit that subscribe button. We are like 5 or 6 subscribers away from 200. I want to hit that by New Year's night at midnight. I feel like we can do it. So just let's do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it right now. YouTube, it's just below. You know how to work it. It's below. So YouTube, as usual, you guys are a little bit further away, but I have a mouse. So you guys go first. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed evening. As much of a blessed evening and fun time I've had. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to hang out, drink a beer or two, and talk to some people. I'll see you guys later.